Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 3. That is right, we are back expanding our knowledge of lore, and I'm quite looking forward to it. So last time we have done a few things. I believe that is the one that we have done. So we are on to Far York. That's right, I don't know what we're going to get. We did get reactors last time, I believe. So let's see what happens in Far York. I'm going to try and play this a little bit more serious, I suppose. Far York, I know this place. Yes, you no doubt remember one epoch of this world. Far York was a mighty world and served as the center of commerce for 13 different civilizations. It's nothing but cratered ruins now. Towards the end of its final occupation, the surviving humans scorched the planet with orbital mass drivers. Orbital mass drivers, interesting. It was an effort to, I suppose, it doesn't matter now. Scanners show a mortar tech artifact. Oh, we get mortars. Yay, mortars. I love me some mortars. That should prove very useful against the emitters in the craters. Why isn't the ship already equipped with this weapon technology? It once was, but many things happened over the course of the billions of years. The ship isn't the original. I've had to reconstruct and rebuild it many times. Each reconstruction was performed carefully and slowly so as not to be discovered. I'll ask more about that later. For now, let's take out these emitters and pick up that shield key. Let's get going. Oh, probably should place my things down. I'm so used to Creeper World 4, I'm trying to move around, like scan the map. But there isn't too much to scan. Here we go. Nice big old square. Looks like that is something. So that's the shield key that we need for the next level. Fantastic. Let's toss down our command center. We obviously are going to want some mortars, right? So let's just go near the mortars. And I guess start with some collectors, right? Clearly we are going to want to hook up and get the mortars. And let's see. I do miss the, like... Not miss, it's just, it's nice to know where other collectors and things are. Because I don't quite know... I probably should have, make sure they're connected too. That would be a solid thing. Obviously, I'm putting them slightly too far away. And I'm trying to build out like this, so as to keep them at maximum range, try and get maximum collection potential, and then we're going to start building some reactors, of course. We now have the capability to build reactors, so we clearly are going to want to. I want as much space as possible. Now, is this going to fill up too fast? I don't quite think so, so I think we're pretty good to just super collect, really. And again, collectors can only go, only collect on the same level. So clearly, we can definitely overbuild. And I think this is going to be pretty good. It's going to be our set. I think this is the first one we're working towards, I suppose. I don't know. Again, I've never played this, so I don't know like if there's an optimal one. I mean, realistically, once we get the key, I suppose we are done, but we will be, obviously, taking care of all of the enemies. This should be plenty of collection, I hope. So let's unpause, let's land, let's start putting these things together, and then we can make some reactions, right? Unfortunately, I did put down too many collectors to begin with, much like Creeper World 4. I believe you want a certain amount. Now we have mortars. Fantastic. Collectors are starting to become online, and I'm going a little slow so we can build up some of that glorious energy. As we know, these reactors are going to be expensive. Quite the expensive. So let's toss one down now and start that train going, because I want a lot of mortars, right? I don't want just a few. I want loads! We have plenty of energy coming in, although our store is now depleting. And I guess I should read this. Mortars are good at deep creep. Terrain meter in the bottom right bar, so we can see... Oh, that's what that bottom right bar is. That's the terrain meter, I suppose. Interesting. Reactors are starting to come online, but our energy network is not the best, but it is getting better. We are in a deficit. First reactor almost online, though. Once that reactor is online, I think... Oh, look at that. We're coming out of our deficit thanks to our collection and the reactor. It's a beautiful thing. Let's get the second reactor, and then I think we can start to actually plan out some mortars. So let's just do a little quick pause, go to weapons, and where do we want mortars, right? I think we're going to want one on each side of this, just to sort of curtail. I don't know if that is going to leak out. They may destroy our mortars. It's going to be okay if they do. I'm not super worried about it. Although I think I was going to say I want to toss down some relays for faster power. Unfortunately, I don't think that's a good thing right now. I think what I actually do want are just more collectors, right? Let's just get collectors all around again, just because we want the energy gain. It's not only energy gain, but it's transference of power. That will give us some nice more gains, and we can get some gains on this side. Mortar almost online. Fantastiche. Not going to complain about that. Okay. Alright, you know what? We're just going to put down one there. Again, it is slightly more difficult than in Creeper World 4, and that's quite understandable. They are different games. But as you can see, our energy is doing fantastic. We even got an achievement for our first mortar, and I'm feeling really good about power right now. Really, really good. We did not really go into any power stalling, which this number of reactors and mortars might do. But again, we are building more collectors too, and look at that. Look at the mortar. It just hurls out. Oh, it looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. I am a fan. And you know what? We're gonna want some more mortars. So let's get them all on the go everywhere, right? We'll toss one here. We'll toss one here. And let's toss one here. I don't want to, again, overbuild too much. Again, you can see we are going into that overbuilding side, but we're about to build 4 reactors, which should sort everything out. I think, ooh, that mortar is not connected, of course. You do want to connect your mortars up, or connect everything up for that matter. And yeah, let's keep it going. Our power is looking grand. So yeah. Oh, it's bleeding over. Just that little bit of bleed. That's okay. I was kind of hoping this mortar would just shrink the pool. You know, give it just enough shrinkage that we wouldn't have to worry about it. But unfortunately, that indeed was not the case, and that's okay. That's okay. Again, we have the capability. We have the power. We have the power, that's for sure. And let's just toss in some relays at this point. Let's make sure they are golden. Get them everywhere we want. That can be a relay. We just want to relay around, of course. Just like pylons, you just want it, right? So we'll relay there. We'll relay to the top, which will help. And then we can just toss down a whole bunch of mortars. We'll toss down some cannons as well. But cannons, not as imperative right now because they can't shoot over, multiple levels like a mortar can, right? It's the same in the Creeper World 4 world, where you want each for their own purpose. We have a mortar here. This should keep this down. And actually, alright, you know what? Because I said we're putting in relays, let's just put them down below, because you know what? You never know. Any kind of extra capability of sending energy is good, right? I think. At least that's what I'm telling myself. So there we go. How are we doing energy-wise? Way too many relays. Okay, relays are more expensive than I realized. Understandable. Definitely not the best idea there, but relays should be pretty quick to build. And yeah, there's our energy. Our energy is fine. Mortars are basically good to be online now. We can place them essentially all over, start moving our way in, and clearing out some land. Look at that. Look at our power. We are in a very good place. Up here should start to get cleansed, so to speak. I am building quite a lot of mortars right now, so I am just holding off. I don't want to go into that red energy, right? So we are trying to manage that. But look at this. All these mortars coming online. Energy stabilizing. Oh, it's beautiful. We're assaulting all bases at once, which is fantastic. We're not limited. We're doing great. And again, we have that relay network in place, so our energy packets are transferring quite nicely. And yeah, look, this one's already fairly demolished, so to speak. We're working pretty good, and now, once everything is built, we can actually start building some cannons. And our cannons will obviously be the ones that go in and make the official assault. But I do think we can move some of these down. And actually, what is the range of a nullifier in Creeper World 3? See, we can actually nullify from there. That seems very far away to me. We can nullify literally from there, which just slightly off. So we have to get a little bit closer. Creep is there. Perfectly fine. This side, we are nowhere near right now. But again, just like Creeper World 4, we can slide on in, still connected to power, just move it on in a level, and I think we're feeling pretty good there. Ooh. Just move them all down slightly, clean up the creep. Feeling pretty good about that. That's not going to be connected to any power, so that's fine. I'll move you over there. And this should basically take care of itself there. We'll toss down some collectors on this side, and again, we're just collecting on everything. Why not? And we'll toss down our mortars. Bring them down, let them shoot, let them have fun. You know, mortar's just gonna mortar. And that should, in essence, be the end of this one as well. Down here, I mean, they've, just by moving them in one level, we have very clearly destroyed them. There goes the first one. Boom. Didn't even use a cannon. Don't even need to. Get our nullification on. Boop. Get our nullification on. Oh, we might need a cannon just to clear up the little... Nah, all these mortars are taking it out. There goes the last one. And we can connect up our fantastic little key. You know what? I'm going to destroy this. Deactivate, destroy. I want to be collected by the super collector. That's right. Why? Why not? Look at that. It collects this entire little zone. So beautiful. Collected the key. Fantastic. And there is the next level. Far York. So we do know the main character has been here before, and I will be playing essentially all of the Creeper World at some point, I believe, is my goal. So we will be learning of the lore in reverse, which I think is kind of fun. I apologize if that's not too fun, because, you know, I understand. But I think that will be the plan. Oh, there we go. There is our victory. We have destroyed them all. We have gained our key. These mortars are just cleaning up the little last bits. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, that's right. There we go. All the creep is gone. I think. I'm gonna say it is. We've done it. Let's claim our victory. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Fantastic. I will take it. Where are we going next? And that is the Star Sink. It looks pretty cool. I'm quite the fan. We did get our 2 keys to get there. We got a key from here to go to a key from here to go to here. Let's start and see what it's about. At last we have access to the inhibitor in the system. Unfortunately, this world is a disaster. What happened here? It appears terrible weapons were used that ripped the world apart, asunder you may even say. As you are seeing, humanity went to every extreme in its fight with the Creeper. The nightmare these people must have experienced. Unimaginable. I'm not sure what approach would be best. Here, Scars. Wait, I detect 2 tech artifacts. Ooh, 2 tech artifacts. I see them on the scanners. Ore miner and spray. Oh, we got the sprayer. Oh, I love me some sprayers. Yes, build ore miners on those ore deposits you see. They will send ore to the command node. From there, it will be processed into anti-creeper. So, very similar to the bluite system, alright. Yes, anti-creeper. It was my daughter, Isla. It was my daughter, Elenia, who unlocked the secrets of anti-creeper long ago. I assumed the sprayer would deliver anti-creeper to the battlefield. Temporarily offline, gel maintenance in process. Maintenance now? Looks like some things have not changed in 5 billion years. I'll get right to work, taking out this inhibitor while you perform maintenance on your gel circuits. Note, if necessary, you may move the map with the right mouse arrow keys or WASD. You may zoom with the mouse wheel or I think he should have really said. Oh, it automatically starts, does not start you in pause mode. Fantastic. That looks like a bad boy. Interesting. That is a bad boy. Alright, don't like bad boys, of course. Alright, so we have our sprayer over here. We have our dealio over there. I guess we're just taking the center, of course, and we'll start with some collectors on both sides, right? This should hook up both. Let's just unpause, get these built. Again, just like in Creeper World, oh, we actually don't start with any energy. Wow, I thought we would start enough for a collector. Perfectly fine. We are going to do what we did before. Where we do this, and now we monstrously overbuild. There we go, got a nice little ring there, and just enough to connect, because again, that should be maximum potential. That's a little bad there because I clearly don't want to cover that bluite ore vein or, whatever it is, whatever the ore material is, I should say. And yeah, we will want it everywhere. Plenty of drops to drink. Uh, hmm. I guess, again, it's all about getting that early game power, of course. I don't want to. I will be building reactors, of course, but I want to get that, established power. I mean, these are very cheap, just like towers. They essentially are, but they're called collectors. So, feel pretty okay with this. Can we hook up these two? Yeah, let's hook that up for a nice little route. And let's even toss one right there. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna way overbuild, but I want the collector power more than anything else right now because reactor power takes a while. 50 energy for a reactor, whereas it's 5 energy for a collector. Reactor, substantially more power, of course, but collectors can just come and go, and then we can go into a stall while building them. It doesn't really matter too much. And we have some time. There we go. So now we have all of these. We can now have ore miners, which we are going to want. Collected sprayer. Sprayer can fire anti-creeper. Sprayers can also collect AC and dispatch as ore. Ore miner. Ore miners extract ore from ore deposits. Ore is used to make anti-creeper. There we go. So now we are doing this. We are in a large deficit, and our energy is only plus 3.5. But look at that, 3.8. It's going up pretty substantially, 4 to 5 to 5.2. Yeah, I'm feeling much better with our energy situation already. We're at 5.5. Let's toss down our first ore miner. Now this one, okay, so it has to be firmly on top of the ore vein. And let's just toss down one right now. Let's toss down two. Can we get a third? No, we're going to wait for some more collectors. Perfectly fine, perfectly fine. And what's nice is, just like with Creeper World 4, and I know it is kind of funny that I compare this to Creeper World 4, as it is, this is the predecessor, right? So why are you comparing the predecessor to the post-decessor? The game that came afterwards. I do find that kind of funny, but I think the comparisons are very valid. They are very similar, so I'm okay with the comparisons. I hope you are as well. And let us get some sprayers on, right? So let's toss down 2 sprayers here, and a sprayer or 2 up here, and it looks like maybe 1 here, I suppose. That's going to be a lot of energy being used. Look at that, chunk. Plenty of energy, but once these are built, oh no, that's going to come too quick, isn't it? Let us deactivate you. All right, you're not even connected, are you? Perfectly fine. Deactivate you. These 2, oh, actually we are fine. So you know what? Let us get collectors over here so we can do that. And activate you. Hopefully this should be all the AC. I don't know how much AC we can handle. It does look like AC is that blue bar there, which is kind of cool. And now we have a sprayer, and it's waiting for AC. And you know what we kind of need as well? Obviously. Ooh, look at that. The blue goo cometh. There we go. Let's get some relays like that. And let's get some relays like this. Can you? Yeah, it's just slightly not far enough. That's perfect. And there we go. Look at that. The blue goo is... Ooh, look at that. I even shot it over there. They're doing pretty good at holding the zone. So I am happy with that. And I think this is supposed to be, obviously, the test to show you the power of Anti-Creeper. So I'm going to try and stick to sprayers because that is the... it's the introduction to the sprayer. It kind of seems like that's what they would like. Maybe I'm wrong. But I have no problem with saying, okay, this is our goal weapon, just like last time it was the mortars. This time it's the sprayers, so let's use what they would like us to use. There we go. Let's get you up here, and you are in range there. Fantastic. You two, you're moving up, and you are going to get your own collector here. Fantastic. And yeah, the blue goo, let it spray. Look at it taking care of the creep. It's a beautiful thing. I'm always a fool. You would definitely want to relay up your mines, right? Connect all your mines via the relay network. And there we go. Oh, no, I should have been over one. Shh, don't fret with the double relay. It's okay. Alright, maybe I was being a little too aggressive with saying just sprayers, because you know what, they are doing amazing work, but I think we will want a mix of things, of course. So let's just back up each side. Let's grab, say, a cannon here. Cannon should have been slightly forward because I'm gonna want a cannon here. We'll toss a cannon here, and then we'll also toss down a mortar at every zone, right? This slightly problematic because obviously, is that mortar gonna stay? Oh, it is. Fantastic. Mortar at every zone, and yeah, we're gonna need more power in the middle zone. That's right, the middle zone. You know what? Mortar, you can't even get power. I was planning on powering you, but I'm gonna toss a collector over here, and that will be our little mortar hotspot. All right, there we go. Can we even get a cannon there? Beautiful. That should hopefully allow us to do this. Toss in another collector, which will power that, and we're feeling really good. This collector can't reach anything imperative, but a relay might. If we relay here, can't relay. Look at that. That relay is going to be quite the good relay indeed, which allows us to, in fact, get more things. Now, problematically, one thing I have not done is build reactors, right? So our energy generation is strictly based off of these collectors, which is doing great. I mean, honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about that. But, you know, we have some resources. Let's toss down, like, 4 reactors right now while we have them. We are pushing everything. Oh, wait, what am I even doing? What am I doing with my life? We can literally toss a nullifier right here. How silly am I? Why did I even... Why? I don't even know. I just want this mortar to finish so I can move it and build my nullifier. Oh, nope, don't move to the same spot. There we go. Weapons, nullification, targets 1. Oh, I was hoping to be able to hit both. Maybe you can from this spot. I would love a double nullifier, right? So targets 1. No, they're just out of range. But you know what? Watch this. 2 nullifiers. It's just like that. And we're going to eliminate 2 of these. This is moving up pretty nicely. Let's make sure our sprayers are spraying in a position where, you know, we're going to be taking them out. Let's move up our cannons. Really? Please, cannons? Oh, look at that. Easy days, easy days. This nullifier, I mean, it's done. Or this emitter is done. It's just a matter of time. We'll even move things up. We'll toss down a nullifier just here, I suppose. And of course we'll need, you know, to power it. As is tradition, you know, you need power. Surprise, surprise, power is important in this game. All of our refiners, I am sure, are done. Look at that. We have destroyed the enemy, which is fantastic. Our sprayers can move up. And where do we want to go? Ooh, can we? If we do a nullifier here, look at that zone of nullification. Oh, we can just sort of nullifier hop and just nullify. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Over here, this nullifier will happen. And realistically, let's just move on up, right? Let's toss down a couple more of these mortars, move them all over, toss this down over here. Feeling real fine. We have... Which nullifier? Oh, that's the nullifier. Charging up our lasers. Fantastic. Let's even, I guess, get some more relays in place, just because we will obviously want to get power to wherever we want that much faster. And you know what? Let's do a mega relay and a mega relay. Oh, let's do a mega mortar here, right? Because that'll... Yeah, let's do a mega mortar. Maybe not the best of choices, but I like mega mortars in Creeper World 4, so... You know, I'm sorry. That's all I got. Let's toss down another nullifier, because we should be able to put it on this side. Oh, it's just out of range. But you know what? We're fine right there. Connected to power, fantastic. We have our mega relay, which is nice. This is... Oh, not connected to power. Oh, silly me, silly me. Relay, please get there. We'll even toss a relay here. And we'll even toss a relay to charge up our super mortar, which, you know, would kind of be a thing. And I guess more reactors? You know, much like Creeper World 4, if you have energy and you're not using it, you're wasting it. Now, if you're using too much, you're causing problems. And I am now using too much, 5 reactors, way too many reactors, which is fine. We are in not a big issue right now, but, you know, slight enough. Look at that. But look at super mortar right there. Oh my gosh, it fires so fast. I mean, look at that. Like, fire, 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 and that's just boom, 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 boom. Awesome. Awesome, super mortar. You have done the super mortar work. Yeah, I like the start of this map because it shows you a lot about the AC. The only problem that I have is it doesn't undermine itself. It just kind of pushes AC to the side for other things, it looks like. Not the end of the world. I mean, you can definitely do this with just AC, but I don't feel like there's enough on the map to justify, you know, 10 sprayers or something like that. And all of these power points, I guess, ooh, okay, you know what, I'm going to toss a super sprayer here. Let's see how a super sprayer does, right? Let's see what that can do. This is the high ground. Obviously, you want the high ground, right? This is the way the world works. Let's get the high ground and see what okay, this is a super sprayer. And you know what? That's pretty freaking awesome, right? I mean, just the sheer amount of AC that it's pumping out right now, pretty darn good. Let's snag a nullifier here if we can. Grab that one. Over here, we can finally put our nullifier down that I have meant to do earlier. And yeah, this super sprayer, look at it. And we can even go straight for their base at this point. Get a nullifier here. It's in range. And I don't know if that's the goal. Well, I guess that is the goal because that will have us fly off. And I completely forgot. We have seen these before because that's the key holder. Perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Look at this sprayer, though. Oh, anything that's super is always good, though. Super things, I mean, come on. How can you go wrong with them, right? So let's toss down some more collectors. I guess we could do relays, basically solely relays, but, you know, collectors work as well. Grab some nullification over here. Grab some nullification over here. Let's put it as far back as possible, of course. Down here, this is spooling up, and I think we might be able to get a nullifier over here. That one has been nullified. Fantastic. This one has been nullified, and, well, let's wait for that to destroy. There we go. Now we're going to have another nullification over there. Oh, destroying the main base destroys them all. Should have known that, but I kind of was, like, really enjoying just the going around, so I apologize there. Should have known that, and that is everything. Is it? Should the map have ended? Oh, they're just charging up for no reason. What's my goal now? Do I have a goal? Cancel? Menu? Pause? I don't know what I am trying to do here. Because it appears that I have done it, but at the same time I haven't, so I don't know. I guess let's destroy this. Maybe we'll toss another super relay here. That way it can charge up all of the things, especially, hopefully it can charge that up. I figured toss that in there would be a good thing. I don't know. Whoa. A little damaging. A little damaging. But that's okay. Yeah, I don't quite know what the plan is in terms of what we are doing. So I thought by destroying that and destroying everything, we would have gotten our little key. But maybe we do have to put down our... just maybe we have to kill all the creep. It is quite possible. Luckily, we have some super units. and that will be recharged with this collector. Over here, looking pretty good. Sprayers over here, looking pretty good. Up there, I mean, looking pretty good, I suppose. Again, I'm a little like, did I do something wrong? I don't know. Unless the map did end, and I should be clicking like menu? No? Curiouser and curiouser. Again, here is our super sprayer. It's doing all the work that it needs to do, but let's make it a non-super sprayer just so it can clear everything up. Over here, pretty much all cleaned out. Over here, definitely all cleaned out. Let's just make sure that's there so it can reach because it's in a pit. And yeah, I mean, it's not like we need a certain amount of energy or anything like that, so I don't quite know what we are missing here. Definitely grab that to be a super mortar because super mortars can shoot out. And let's just clean up the rest of the creep. I do like to clean up creep, so I mean, I guess that is acceptable for me. Let's toss all of our sprayers over here. Let's get this mortar in place. Get some mortars to help. Get some collectors to help. And just see. The main reason, again, for mortars here is just that they can shoot anywhere within their circle. Because everything else is covered by that little ledge, which you can't see. So we've done it? We've won? Hello? Game? Visibility? What am I trying to do? I mean, everything is destroyed. We have collected everything. Leave world. Alright, I'm gonna save. Yes. Save to slot 0. Save to slot 0. Leave world. Alright, if you want to exit the mission, game will be auto-saved. What is my mission? What did I not do? How? I mean, we've collected everything, right? There was nothing else to collect. This is where the main base was, which we destroyed. Leave world? Exit mission? Oh! Results! We did it! It just didn't pop up the same way. Submit score! Yay! There we go. So that was just a slight overlook on my side. And let's go for one more map. Holy moly, that is not what you want to see. Looks like we are going to Navox. Here we go. Zooming along. And you know, maybe we'll do more than one more. These are quick and fun, and there are 5 here, so maybe do one more. Looks like we have Ormos and Jojo and Sedet, which do appear to all not have shields. It looks like we have to get to Tiplix and Flick but these do have shields. This is the Navox system. The worlds here have varied histories. It seems that Flick and Tiplix are both shielded, but the other 3 worlds are not. See? I can read a map. Correct. You have a choice of how to proceed. Scanners show various artifacts scattered around the world, so the order you visit the worlds will determine what technologies we acquire first. Triplix is where the inhibitor is. Okay, so that's an inhibitor, but it appears to require multiple shield keys. That world must be more important than the others. And that's why it has a little exclamation point. Fantastic. Choose one of the 3 worlds and engage ground operations. I'll explain what I know of each world in turn. So I have no idea what we get from each of these. Ormos, let's see. Icy looks pretty cool. This one looks pretty cool. Ormos looks the least cool. So I'm going to go there first. Get what it is out of the way so we can use it for the other things. Okay, so it looks like this. Oh, this is like a ruined fort. Oh my, this world is Ormos. It was occupied by the very last human civilization. That civilization went to the extreme and extraordinary measures to survive the Creeper. I don't understand why so many civilizations rise and fall. How is the Creeper always able to return? Patience, extreme patience. When a civilization has existed for hundreds or thousands, even millions of years, with no hint of the Creeper, it forgets. So the Loki would just wait after eons had passed. they would send the creeper again. That was one component to their strategy, Scars. This world was altered during the final conflict. It was a military outpost specifically designed to withstand the creeper. Scanners show no emitters in this world. It must have worked somehow. So they thought. There are no emitters, but there is still creeper. It is trapped inside a subspace rift and will explode onto the terrain once activity is detected. Oh my gosh. The final humans have managed to alter some physical constraints in this region of space. As such, the creeper flows more slowly than normal. With no emitters, our only goal is to collect the tech artifacts and the shield key. I'll get to that. Yes, but Scars, don't underestimate this creeper. The tech artifacts here are for a siphon and a terp. Oh, terps. Okay. The siphon will let you extract resources from resource packs. Okay, so we get resource packs. Interesting. Even after all those eons, there have been some energy packs on this world. Build siphons on them as soon as possible to access their energy. The terp will allow you to terraform the land. I recommend you repair the damage to the walls of the old ruins. That will keep the creeper at bay while you build up offensive strength. Once you build a terp, the terraforming section of the command interface will appear. Just click the button and paint, as a terp is. Alright, let's get this done. Alright, so this is our standard affair. So this is what we're going to need. Oh, it looks like creep is coming from the walls, which is fantastic. There are no emitters. We have our base, which we want to terraform up. Looks like that's the terp. That is a siphon, and I guess this has 75 energy on it. So does that mean that's only going to give us 75 energy and then it's gone forever? I don't know. I don't know how siphons work. I am intrigued. Of course, first things first is to collect up the world. So let's get some collection going on. It is much harder to tell, again, in this creeper world versus the other one, of exactly how much space you are optimizing. And I do like optimizing. So, there we go. There's going to be some missed space there, but I don't want to build too much. I want to build, like, just enough, because overlap is a big thing. And I'm not super worried about all of the energy in the world, but I want as much as possible. This should be pretty good because these are barely connected over there. Like right there is perfect. And we'll get some energy over here. I think we have some time before we need a terp because as you can see there's a little moat. Or an anti-moat. A ditch. The opposite of a moat I guess is a ditch. Makes sense. Boop. And bop. And there we go. This will pick up our siphon. Let's see. So our siphon should pick up pretty much right away. And I'm curious, I'm assuming for 75 energy, it might cost I'm assuming it's going to cost substantially less. I am way overbuilding. I should have built one or two of these at first. Entirely my fault. Again, much like Creeper World 4, you tend to want to just build, you build two in Creeper World 4 because that's how much starting energy you have. There we go. Build siphon on the resource packs. The green crystal will give you energy in the map. Other maps, other resources are available. But does that mean once that 75 energy is used, it's gone forever? And where is the siphon? It's not in structures. It is not in weapons. It is not in titans or orbitals. Maybe it hasn't given it to me yet. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, they only cost 5 energy. Okay. So yeah, let's siphon up this world, and I guess just use up this energy, right? That's just a lot of bonus energy that we have access to. So I'll take it. I will take it. I don't know if we have access to like the full energy pool. But look at that. See, like we've already used pretty much all of that, which is fine. No problem whatsoever. With siphons in line though, I think instead of going straight for terps, I am going to go for 5 of these because if we have the energy of these siphons, right? Oh, and we collected our terp. Fantastic. Let's toss down a terp or two. They have decent enough range, so we'll toss down just a couple around the map. But yeah, I think going straight for reactors with the energy gain that we're getting here is probably our best bet, right? Because unless they take energy slowly, but look at that. See, our energy is remaining constant. Build terps to terraform land. Build around 5 terps now. Spread them around near the edge of the old rooms. Hey, look, I did that. I did that map without you having to tell me. I don't see the energy. Oh, that siphon just Okay, yeah, we eat the the siphons. Perfectly fine. That's exactly what I was expecting. They're all gone, which is cool. I like the fact that it removes them from the land, because if it didn't remove them from the land, we would have some slight, obviously we could place stuff there, right? So yeah, let's do that. There we go. We now have our first terp. Click the terraform button and paint where to change terrain. Nearby terps will automatically act on nearby terrain. Brush size of 1 and terrain height of 9. That's what we need. Brush size of 1. There's our terraform button. Brush size 1. Terrain height 9, it says. So boop, boop, boop. Yep, that is the same height as those walls. Fantastic. Making our walls nice and nice. Fantastic, fantastic. I cannot... Oh, I can zoom out and zoom in elsewhere, but I can't actually like right-click and move. WASD does work, just so you know. So WASD is how I should do it, not necessarily with right-click and move around, how I have been doing things in the past. And there we go. We now have our terraformation going. We still have energy. Actually, no, we have a huge deficit, and that's probably because we are trying to power plenty of these terps. We would have had probably plenty of power for the terps as well if we had our siphons, but I think having these reactors is going to be more important in the long run, because it's just energy, right? I mean, how can you argue with energy? I mean, I'm building for the future today. That's the way that I think of it. We can even, actually, now that we're here, we can sort of fill in our gaps, get plenty of collectors going. Anywhere that we have a large gap, I'll toss a collector, like down here. Seems pretty good. Over here, why not? And I want one right here just because I'm guessing we're going to put stuff up there, so why not? Same thing over there. Alright. Energy-wise, still doing pretty okay. Terps getting powered, and I think we can go for some more reactors. Just, again, more power, more good. Oh, there is our power. Looking fantastic. And, okay, that should be the reactors. Let's start with mortars, right? I mean, I guess just a mortar on every... Well, I guess we don't even need it on every point. On every side, I suppose. Mortar there, mortar there. I was going to say mortar over there, but not really needed. So let's keep doing this until our energy is diminishing. Reactors are finishing up, so we can start tossing down some more mortars. We will want some cannons to fly over the sides, of course. But we're pretty stable right now, right? Stability is pretty fantastic. Love the stability. Wish I had sprayers on this map. Not gonna say it sucks that we just got sprayers and now it's like, oh, first map after sprayers, no sprayers. I'd love to fill this moat with AC kind of thing. Not the end of the world, not the end of the world, just, a little pipe dream of mine. But look at this. Now we have to fight back. I mean, this is a lot of creep. So I am a little paranoid, so I mean, when paranoid, we have these reactors, right? And more energy means more build means more good. Too many reactors at once is bad. Deactivate those just to keep up with the ammo. And of course, what's the other thing we need? We need relays. So of course, a relay over here. Well, let's wait for this reactor set. Yeah. Come on, reactors. You're so close. I sees you. Here they come. Bam. Bam. Toss that one down. We'll toss one on top. That'll be a good relay. And then we'll just make sure we connect everything up over here via the relay. Doesn't need a relay, but I'll put it there too. Alright, feeling pretty good about this. Again, our energy supply is looking pretty good. Not the best, which is wild, because I think we have a fair bit of reactors, right? And I think we built them fairly manageably, where we were building them and not allowing us to go into a crippling deficit. So I'm feeling kind of okay, but I feel like we could use some more, because I want to build a lot of things, of course. But it looks like our ammo is barely able to keep up. Honestly, I kind of wish I didn't fill in the walls. I don't think I needed to. I don't even think I needed to build a terp, honestly. So it makes sense for what the map is. It's teaching you to make a terp, fill in walls, and things like that. But we had plenty of time, we had plenty of energy, and yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to really, really hone in on the we're going to have enough energy to just build cannons on cannons on cannons on cannons. I have been told that Creeper World 3 does sort of turn into a, not turtle game, but sort of a build up your base, get going game. Now, I could definitely be assaulting, without a doubt, especially on one side, you know, focus down one side. Looks like that, maybe it's, oh wait, if it's just, if all we have to do is get the key, what am I doing, right? I didn't even think. I was like, do we have to kill all the creeper on this map? And that was sort of where my mind was going. Killing all of the creeper, but it's just get the key, right? And I should have just zoomed for that key way earlier on, especially when we had all the energy. We could have built like 2 or 3 cannons and some mortars while this was really thin, and yeah, we would have been able to zoom real good. Perfectly fine though, not the end of the world. We do have collectors on the outside, which is fantastic. We're gonna hook this up with a faster relay system to out here, and we are going to just we're going to make our assault, right? Let's get going. And let us also tag on a few extra mortars, right? We want mortars in our assault squad. We have the energy for it, without a doubt. Our energy is looking beautiful. So yeah, let's tack on 4 mortars, 5 cannons, move up the side, take this out. I think we'll be pretty good. Look at him go. Click the... Oh, this is... I could have closed that a long time ago. I apologize if that annoyed you. Not my intent. I can tell you that was not my intent as an annoying little screenshot. It just kind of happened, and I'm sorry. Mortars are built. Let's snag a couple extra cannons down here because we can. Again, that's the beauty of setting up your reactor system, right? I mean, we have so much energy coming in that we're just demolishing everything, right? And we're moving a couple of mortars, a couple of cannons at a time, and we'll get to this spot in no time whatsoever. The only thing we need to really worry about is relays, right? So let's toss a relay there, let's toss a relay there, and let's hook up both of them to the relay network, not the tower network, of course. And yeah, I think we have again. I mean, well, we have enough. I mean, can you ever really have enough, right? I mean, can you? Okay, the answer is yes. Deactivate. 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 We are winning the energy war now. After that little bit of deactivation. There we go. Activate. Oh. Activate. And activate. Okay. And now we'll move forward, and we will claim our prize. I want to move forward with these. I want to toss down a couple more relays, like here. And I'd love one right there. Actually, I'd love one up there. Up there makes the most sense. And that can actually... Oh. That one... Oh. Was that able to? Not 100% sure. But we have plenty of things over here. That will close it. There. Oh no. Oh no. I'm actually surprised that they... I mean, I can move more stuff in. I figured all of this would be able to hold that one little corner. There's the key. And there we go. That's all I needed to do. Silly me, silly me. Let's claim our victory. We'll do one more because I'm feeling kind of fun. I am enjoying... again, I'm assuming these 6 seconds aren't exactly true, but we have done... You know what, let's finish off with these 3 because they don't have things. They're all going to give us something cool. So let's go to JoJo, see what's going on in this icy planet. At least I hope it's an icy planet. Barren. This world's seen better days. Yes, a very long time ago, JoJo was a world with great mountains and vast oceans. Humans across the vastness of time would visit this world for the beauty it offered. And now it's a gray rock in space. Wait, what are those strange towers? In the south, there are 3 spore towers. Hey, we're learning about spores. Along with 3 emitters. Fortunately, there's a beam tech artifact on the central island. Okay. Aerial spores. Coincidence. On the first world we encountered with spores, there is also a technology to defend against the spores. This is also similar to the original exodus of Odin City. I always believed Palladius had placed the artifacts we found on our journey. I have no record of Palladius since I was constructed. If he was present over the eons, he is very well hidden. I see. I'll collect the beam tech artifact and construct several beams to defend our base. That should protect the units while I take out the emitters and towers. Alright, collect the beam tech artifact, place them around our base. Fantastic. Oop, there we go. So emitters are down there. We have... Okay, so spores are down here. I mean, we're taking the main base. Oh, Jesus. It always looks so much bigger than I feel it is. The command tower is huge. Let's just go crazy, right? We're going to start with 3. So that is one thing. I'm not going to start too crazy in terms of that. Actually, I can place these off of these, and that will be pretty good. We obviously will want the beam technology, but most importantly, we just want power. Surprise, surprise. We want ourselves to have all the power in the world. I want that. Collected the beam. We have done it. And I believe that is going to be treated much like a missile. So, fantastic. Although, I believe it's a missile that uses energy. So, you can't go wrong with your energon cubes. And this should allow us to have power out over here, with this connecting both of those. Now, why do we want power over there? Because, of course, we want some cannons here, 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 and here. I want them on the low ground, because if they're on the low ground, then we basically are going to claim this entire half, right? And if we claim an entire half of the world, I'm feeling pretty good about that. That being said, you know, we have a lot of space energy this time. Whereas in the other one, we did not have that much space for energy. We have a fair bit of great collector space. And that's what I think I want to do with energy. I don't want to necessarily do too much in the way of reactors. I mostly just want to say, we got space, let's collect it. Another row. Now maybe, maybe it's one of those things where it's like, hey, if you want to be optimal, always use reactors. Reactors, reactors, reactors. Well, I don't know. I generally just don't know. Maybe that is the case. But I'm pretty happy with... Look at that. Those are beautiful, beautiful collectors right there. Right there, another one. And let's just keep them going all the way around. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, like that. And we are going to sort out our energy. Now, we have time before the enemy striketh. So I'm, again, not super worried about... oh, yeah, that's right. That's perfect. I'm not super worried about an assault quite yet. Maybe I should be. But right now, I am not. I am going to go into a huge deficit. Huge deficit. And I'm okay with that. Again, all about the power. I will say I am doing this with the, not assumption, but the gameplay of Creeper World 4 where it does prioritize things, and I don't think Creeper World 3 is gonna. So we are gonna be in a slight problem, because I think this is going to try and power everything evenly. Now our cannons should get built, because they were relatively close to being built. And then we should just start getting more and more power. As you can see, we are in a huge deficit, which is perfectly fine. I have no problem with the deficit. It is planned. It's a deficit of power, though, because every time we build one of these, we just gain just that little bit more. Boop, 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 boop. You can just see the power coming online. We're already up to 9 generation, which is fantastic. No reactors needed. The cannons have energy, and you know what? Let us see. How are these spore launchers doing? They're at 57%. So, okay. We're not quite there yet, but we will want to probably put down some beams, right? Maybe we toss a beam here, toss a beam here, toss a beam here, and we toss a beam here. 4 beams should be enough. Now, if they all target the same place, maybe it won't be. But look at our energy. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And we even now have ore miners, right? So we can do some ore mining. We can do some ore mining. We can do some relaying from the ore mines, of course. And that will charge up our anti-creep. And charging up our anti-creep, always going to be a good thing. So now we can toss down anti-creep. We have the low ground, which, I mean, no one likes the low ground, but, you know. And we have this high ground. We just didn't take these high grounds, which is okay. Now, we'll toss a spray on each side, and let's get going and see how this goes. Again, huge deficit. We built our first beam. I'm assuming it might take some bit to charge up, but I think our energy is... Look at that. So our energy is still positive. That's really all I wanted to see. The relay network does need to connect up to the front lines, right? I definitely want the relays to the front. So let's see. Can that? Yeah, that's what we want. And this one... No. There, I suppose. Front lines, we have AC coming in. We have, you know, look at that. Look at the AC buffer. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. If I built a turp, I'd probably build a turp wall behind us. But, you know, I think we are in a good state. Again, energy is looking fantastic. And with fantastic energy comes great power. Now, what is our energy? It is 17. We have very little firing right now. So again, I want to build a lot. So I'm going to build just a small set. I want to see how much I can do. So I'm at 17 energy. If I unpause with this, we can still handle 5. Can we handle 6? This is more of a knowledge gathering. 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, we're fluctuating, but we're able to handle this many reactors, which is actually pretty impressive. Because that just means, you know, when you have a good store of energy, or a good bonus like this, you can really just power through a bunch of reactors, and then, look at that, our energy generation is only going up. Actually, not as much as I thought. I thought they were 1 apiece. It looks like they're about 0.4 apiece. So that's something to note as well. So we should be very fine to just do that. And our energy just is fine, which is great. So now we can finish off with some collectors over here, toss down some stuff, and just have fun with the rest of the map, right? Right. Toss down a collector there, and you know what? Let's get going with our weapons, right? So... Oh, wait, did a spore land somewhere? I didn't even notice one blue-white thing. Look at me, I'm the worst. Ore mine, please, hit. Relay. Let's go. Relay to the front. Please. There we go. And you don't even relay to the front down here, because we clearly will want some cannons. Could do mortars, but, you know, we have a severe lack of cannons lately, I feel. And again, I'm feeling pretty good to just build a whole bunch of things. Except for that one. Don't care about that one. I'll toss a mortar over here, though. And I'll toss a mortar up top. It doesn't have that much range. Right there. So now we have cannons, we have mortars, we can make it to this center island, which is our key. But I'm assuming... Oh, look at the spores. Oh, look at them flying in. Zap. Oh, so multiple beamers can shoot, which makes sense. But zap, there we go. We have despored. Fantastic. Let's get some energy up here. Get that key. And I guess just fill this area up, right? Just toss down some mortars up here. Why not? It's a good place for it. Get the high ground. Get the mortars. That's a good spot. Is that going to beat the level? No, that did not beat the level. So we do have to handle everything. That is fine. I just wanted to make sure, especially after the last mission. There we go. Our AC is going up, which is fantastic. Our energy is looking incredible. Let's toss down a couple more cannons, and then we're gonna just start our flyout system. These mortars, I'm very much looking forward to. I want these to do a lot of work, because I mean, look at how much they chunk the deep creep, right? Just like mortars in Creep World 4, they handle deep creep very, very well. And yeah, this should push this back substantially, which pushes everything else back. Our sprayers get to start moving up. Make sure they're just vomiting out all the blue light possible. Ooh, hiccups. Excuse me. Yeah, we're feeling pretty good. We got sprayers, we got cannons, we got mortars. I guess we'll take out the left side first, as that is the side that I have arbitrarily chosen. We are more built up over here, so it just makes more sense. And we'll also just toss down some collectors over here. Make sure we can move everything up. You know, move up some cannons, move up some cannons. Keep our sprayer down. Oh, here come the spores. Oh, they're sporing this side. Look at that. Let's see what a spore does. Ooh, that is a good bit of creep that it dropped down on us, and it looks like it's going to get a mortar or two. Maybe? Ooh, nope, it did not. It was very, very close, though. Very, very cool, now that we've seen it. So the explosion itself does not appear to necessarily destroy anything in particular. It's just it lays down creep. Wasn't 100% sure. Those looked very, very deadly. So, you know, the giant rocks that they are. So, yeah. Well, even toss a sprayer right there. Ooh. What was that? I don't know. Did I have maybe some towers over there? Probably. Understandable. Let's get some defense up there as well. And let's move up to the top up here, because of course we can, and that gives us another mortar hotspot. Yeah, why not? Why not? Again, ooh, excuse me, I did not mean to hit my mic there, that was my fault. I do want this sprayer online, because that will get us a nullifier for this. This area, I want to just really take out this so that we can get a nullifier here, and then all the creep is done and we are good. Over here, let's see, let's get a relay right there. Hopefully that's in range, and let's actually super relay up the area, of course. Always want your relays, again, just like pylons. Who doesn't like the pylons? And that should get us our nullifier on this side. Boop. This nullifier right there. And we didn't build any more beamers, but I wasn't necessarily super concerned. But look at that sprayer activate on the left side. Like, look at that. It's just cleaning up the world. I'm sure a cannon would do some fantastic work as well. But, you know, I just wanted to, you know, spray on the world. So now we can move this one back. We'll swap it with the cannon. Just to... as a preventative measure. I just don't want this using all of my AC, because I'm planning on doing this at the other spots as well. So let's move this back. Let's move this back. We should actually, no, I want that to stay there. Oh wow, they actually got the nullifier there. I'm pretty surprised by that. I thought it would have been actually safe, but let's just protect it a little bit more. All AC should be going into this. I'm actually surprised we don't have enough, but that's okay. You know, we shall indeed toss that there and see. Let's see how a cannon does in comparison, right? So this cannon, it's landing. It is shooting pretty good, right? Definitely. Whoa, get out of it. Oh, whoa, little buddy. You did some great work. You need your friend to come in to finish, though. This side, now with the mortars moved in, we are fine. And I should, obviously, nullify over here. Let's just get our nullifier ready over here. Let's get our nullifier ready over here. Oh, why did that one not place? And we can just plan on relaying around, right? So we have our relay, and our relay, and our relay. Oh. Right there. And then, obviously, relay to relay. And that should be the map. That should be all we need. Now, we are going to have to survive one more set of spores. As you can see, they are coming out. I'm not super worried about them landing anywhere around here, though, because we have so many things. And, oh, I love the beams. The beams are very cool. So... looks like all nullifiers starting to come online, and yeah, let's just drop some things in, right? We'll toss a relay right there. This nullifier I want to beam because that is where I want a sprayer, of course. I still don't understand how our AC is not going up. What is using 2.6 AC if we have no sprayers firing? I guess we have that sprayer firing. But, I mean, we have one sprayer firing, and that's taking up all of our AC, which is a bit of a surprise. Just a bit of a surprise to me. Like if I move this, is our AC building up? It still says we're using 2.6 somewhere. So I don't know what that is using it. You know, nothing in the back. All of the things we have completed. Watch. I just want to watch the sprayer for a second. Oh, so much goo. So much goo. Fantastic. Let's claim the victory. There we go. Let's submit our score. Fantastic. And one more map to go. It is Set It. Seed It. Not 100% sure. And let's see. Oh my. This world is strange formation around the emitter of this world. Yes, emitters arrived in ever more insidious ways, dropping from orbit, appearing directly out of rift space subspace ships. But why? Leah, in all the aeons that have passed, have you learned nothing about Loki's true purpose? Why do they cover all worlds in Creeper? Humans made 3 attempts to contact the Loki. Only one was successful. There was one age, one civilization that was different from all others. That came before or after. They called themselves simply the Seloi. Ooh, Seloi. The Seloi's greatness wasn't in their military might, their governance of hundreds of thousands of worlds, or the lasting peace they achieved. Their greatness was in the serenity of existence they achieved. They referred to this with a world not in your vocabulary, but what they achieved was an understanding and appreciation of the very fabric of existence. In many ways, they discovered the meaning of existences. And the Seloi were the ones to contact the Loki. Yes, when the end came for them, as it did all others, they sent a message to the Loki, pleading not for their lives, but for something else. Something they referred to simply as the Ark. What was the Ark, and what was Loki's response? What the Ark referred to is unknown. Perhaps it was a late discovery of some technology by these humans, or perhaps it was very closely guarded secret. I have no other references to it. And Loki's response, a single statement. More so than all others, you must perish. Scars. This world contains 2 extinct volcanoes. Emitters have taken up residence in each one. Boop and bop. I suggest you pick up the Strafer Tech artifact on this world. I got it. Strafers are aircraft, and I can use them to suppress the volcanoes while I deal with the central emitter. Yeah, we got aircrafts. All right. Very happy for that. Exactly. You will likely need to target 2 strafers on each volcano. Don't waste any time. Those volcanoes won't wait. Oh, yes. Aircrafts ahoy. There are the strafers. There's our emitter. I think, this is this is your safety zone. So I'll take our safety zone very handily, very happily. I will toss down some collectors. I'm going to do that, except I'm going to play this one smart. Watch this. We're going to deactivate these to start. We're going to unpause. Let's get going. Boop, boop, boop. Select. Oh, I can't select all. Alright, fine. Let's activate them all at this point. That should come on. Boom, boom, boom. And now we have basic power. That's right, basic power. Always what you want. Obviously, we want better than basic power, of course. But, I'll take what I can get right now. Let's see. I do wish the collection would go down. That is one thing that I notice it's not that I expect it. I mean, I just wish, it's like I see that red and I'm like, oh, that's so much that we could have had, the power we could have had. Perfectly fine, though, perfectly fine. Am quite the fan. And again, we are just powering up. We're going to do what we did in the last map, which should be a nice slathering of power. And we will also collect our airships, of course. I mean, come on. Right there, that'll collect our airship. Fantastic. And yeah, I don't know much about these airships at all, so I'm very excited to see what they can do. Obviously, the bombers in Creeper World 4, fantastic unit. Super energy intensive, though, so I'm a little paranoid of that. So that's why I'm a little weenie the energy. Granted, I'm kind of always like that, so don't tell anybody. I'm very much an energy hog. All right, the power coming along. I think we can start with one reactor. Again, we are going to try and build a solid base of energy. Here we go. Strafers are remote strike aircraft. Build 4 strafers and target 2 at each volcano. Single click to create a circle strafe attack pattern. Click and drag for a line of attack. So, okay. Fantastic, fantastic. We collected the strafer. How much energy does a strafer take? It takes 50. Mortars are 40, so they're not, like, be-all, end-all expensive. Although I do think I want a mortar first. Just to have this starting to get defended, right? I want to sort of thin this out if possible. So I am going to go first for a mortar and some more reactors, of course. Once we do this mortar and reactor combo, again, a couple more reactors. We'll build reactors sort of one at a time while we start to build these strafers. So reactor is done. Fantastic. We'll toss down another one, and we will even go for the strafer, which is just a weapon. So strafer, boom, there we go. And this mortar will just hopefully keep the creep at a level where it doesn't crop up and start climbing. That's really all I care about. Our power is looking pretty solid. Again, our power system was good. We want to be using it, but not going into the red. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. We can now start to, not spam strafers, but start to get a few. There we go. Let's get this online. And, you know, I'm actually going to put this right on the center target. Yeah. I mean, I know it says target the volcanoes, and I will want to, but I think just having one on the center is kind of nice, too. So, why not? Our energy, again, still looking pretty good. We've built a couple extra reactors, and that is going to allow us to safely, mind you, build these strafers. Here we go. Look at that, see? Oh, look at him. Just flies and shoots a little... Look at that. Oh, he's beautiful. He's beautiful. Our energy not looking the best now, which is fine. We'll toss our next strafer over there. And this one will go over there. And I guess I'll just start playing with this. This one can go there. This one can go up there. So we have 2 at each, and we'll even toss a second one in the center. And yeah, I mean, feeling, again, pretty good for energy. That we had, like, the perfect amount, right? So I think we did it. I think we established what I wanted to establish. We have the strafers doing their thing. They're doing great. I am a little worried that the strafers are going to keep a drain on my power essentially forever. But I don't know. So I am trying to watch that, because now our power is sort of evening out. I'm kind of hoping they fill up just like the planes in Creeper World 4, and then we can start just dropping reactors. We'll drop some reactors, and then we can spread across the map. I apparently dropped a reactor down here. And you know what? The spread isn't that bad, so don't tell anybody. But this kind of just happened. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. It's okay. Whoop. Because I'm not, you know, when you don't fear, you know, you do some crazy things. And again, this is just all energy, right? So, I'm okay with that. And all of this will lead to, I don't know. I think some mortars here would be pretty... Why am I saying mortars? Literally just a nullifier right there. Just a nullifier right there. Done. I mean, yeah, feeling pretty good about that. How is our energy? Our energy is looking grand. So let's get some cannons and be prepared to start flying down. I don't really... I mean, I guess I could relay up, but I'm not super worried about relaying or anything like that. I'm just going with the flow. The creep is coming, so maybe we will toss down maybe a cannon here. And maybe like here. Maybe like here. And there. And there. Yeah. It'll take time. This cannon is going to get built before this gets destroyed. Watch. Boom. Look at that. The cannon is built. The energy cometh. Relays, of course, would help, but I don't think we need them. I think we're doing pretty good. Our energy is stable. And you know what? If our energy is stable, who doesn't want more airplanes? Am I right? I think I'm right. We'll toss down a couple more over here. Spread them out a little bit, I suppose. Yeah. I guess I'll put one mortar on this side, too. That side, long way off. Long way off. Obviously, the energy is coming. I suppose... yeah, you know, jeez. I said I wasn't going to relay, but it does take a long time. So, you know what? For the sake of time, let's do the relays. Let's get them all hooked up. There we go. That's what you want to see. We'll still get the energy from the towers themselves, but the relays will just... I mean, look at the difference, right? I mean, it's night and freaking day. Just how much faster relays work. Our energy, not looking the best now, because obviously we are using substantially more, but look at this. I mean, we've collected the Flick Shield Key. Fantastic. Because we're getting the energy down there, we're also generating the energy from these, which is great. We're doing good. These are coming down. These three can now land over here, which is exactly where I wanted them to go. They are going to land, get power from this, and push this back. And that's basically what we're going to do in order to eliminate this. This is going down from our lovely, lovely nullifier. Other one should be built relatively soon, which is fantastic. These two, not needed, unfortunately. But luckily, again, these have power. They're going to clear up and basically do the push for the final base. There we go. You head towards the center, because you are no longer needed over there, my friend. Same thing with you. Get on over to the center. And we have collected the Tiplix Shield Key. Now, Tiplix, I think, is the one that we have to go to beat the zone. Of course, we're going to go to the other one next. However, next is next time. I do know this is long. I did check my time, and I was like, probably shouldn't even do this map, but I said I was gonna, and you know, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna and then not. I personally think longer form things are kind of enjoyable at times. I know it's a lot, so A, don't watch in one setting if you can't. But B, you know, it's all about having fun. And I want you to be on this ride with me. There we go. My friend over there, come on to the center. My friend over there, come on to the center. Obviously, they are doing a great job at sort of thinning the creep. They're not necessarily... I'm surprised they haven't, like, completely eliminated it. Let's actually take one and see how it looks when we... Okay, so that's the you do this attack pattern look. Okay, so good there. Just wanted to know what that actually looked like. And last but not least, can we get a nullifier, like, right there? Yeah, we can get it right there. I want to move the cannon slightly closer. Yeah. I think we're going to move the cannon slightly closer. Like, over here and over here. And of course, the one that's, like, on the arcing path over there, not really doing much for us. But with the cannons moved slightly closer, that is the final nullification. That is the last we need. It does not look like creep evaporates in this one as well, where in Creeper World 4, this creep would slowly be evaporating like as it goes backwards. Just something to note. It's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, you have to clean up the creep with something. You know, this will not just slowly start receding or flowing backwards. It's just that's there until you get rid of it. So we have to plan for that. And over here, all done. Looking great. Ships doing work. They aren't as powerful as in Creeper World 4, but they also don't take as much energy, so I actually really like that the energy to power ratio is pretty much the same. Oh, oh wait, no, it is receding! It is receding! Oh, look at that! It does recede. For some reason, it just wasn't for a little bit. I guess it was just deep enough, so fantastic. It does recede. That's what we wanted to see. Except there's one more thing I want to see now. Can we select all? Is there a way to control A? You cannot control A, but we can do this. So is there a return to base? Yes. Everybody return to base. Return to base. This is just a little test, because I don't know what's going to happen. If we put a strafer right there, you return to base, sir. Let's see what a super strafer does, just in the last moments of this video, for our own benefit. Because, I mean, it's here. I mean, we have access to it. I am curious. There isn't that much creep, but there is creep. So, will a super strafer be, you know, ridiculous? Is this like the game-winning choice? I don't know. What are you doing? Go back to base. Stay there. Come on. Nope. Return to base. Stay. Ooh. Oh, is that a way to double up on energy? Right? So if you lift off, right? And then say, you know what? Nah, return to base. I've essentially stored this energy. This energy will be stored, and he can do 2 trips. That's kind of neat, right? So if I do this, right? Come over here, and then I say return to base. Right? See? This is actually generating energy, or not generating, storing energy. So now, if I go like this, this will still fill up. Look at that, it's full. So if he uses all of its energy... Oh, it double shots! Okay, so it double shots and fires much faster. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright. And it looks like the energy usage is not that bad. Definitely clearing out the area pretty well. Good to know. Big fan. Big fan. So using these for the flying elements, very useful. Now if I return this to base, I just want to see if this recharges even though it still was full. Again, just the final aspect. Boop. It did recharge. And the base did not empty out entirely. Perfect. Okay, just wanted to know for my own purpose for the future. That has been Creeper World 3. Let's go to the menu. Let's submit our time. You know, I'll leave that world. Exit the mission. Yes. There we go. 9 minutes. I'll take it. Continue. There we go. And we now have access to Flick. Oh, we got something for Tiplix, but we needed 2, of course. So we can go to Flick next time, and we shall. Thank you very much for joining me on this long-form adventure into Creeper World 3. A lot of lore, a lot of maps, got some units. Looking forward to what is up next. So please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Let me know what you think of the story so far. Did some of the names seem kind of interesting if you know them from Creeper World 4? I don't know. But let us see, and I will catch you next time. Have a wonderful day.